Welcome back to the greatest. Let them hate, we gon' play this. In the club is outrageous. You know what? It's sensation.
What is going on, guys? It is your boy Sensation. Welcome you guys back to my channel. Hopefully you're having a great day and hopefully you had an amazing weekend. I know I did, and something really special is happening right now. Basically, my wife Jodie has started university, so she's out of my hair every single day. Both my kids, Tommy and Noah, have both started. Noah started school. Tommy was already at school. He's 7, Noah is 4, and he's just started school. So I officially have all day, every day to myself. And I wanted to ask you guys, what shall I do during the day up till 3 o'clock? Shall I get up in the morning and stream every day to you guys? Let me know in the comment section below. I know a lot of you guys are in different places in the world. Some of you are in America, so the time difference is a bit of a pain. But for you guys that are here in the UK and stuff, do you want to like wake up and see me streaming for like an hour before you go to school? Like, what do you want to see? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, a huge shout out to everybody who is currently rocking my support creator code SensationLiveX in the item shop. Let me know in the comment section if you're rocking it. Just say like, I'm using your code Sensation, because I really want to like see who is actually using my code and who isn't, because there's a lot of people saying they do, but they don't actually rock with the code. So let me know, like I said, guys, if you are rocking with it. Now, in today's video, we're going to be going to take and have a little look at Dusty Divot, because there has been a few things going on and the rocket is starting to get built. So I wanted to show you guys that first and foremost. Just to go over everything that is going on within the game, because this rocket is getting more and more close to being like fully constructed, and I am super hyped for it. Now, if you haven't gone and got the specialist skin yet, make sure you get those challenges complete. I have not yet started my challenges, but I think I'm gonna get them done today. Seems as I've got all today to do whatever I want. My face got a bit too hot. There we go. So basically, if you didn't know, guys, there is a rocket being built over a Dusty Divot right here, and this is something totally new. The last time we had a rocket, it was launched from the villain base over here by Snobby Shores. So this is sort of like a twist, sort of like a spin on it, and we don't really know what is going to happen. I want your feedback. I want you to tell me what you guys think is going to happen, because a lot of people say that it's going to hit the meteorite, and that's what it was for, you know. A lot of people are saying that it's going to go and smash into places as well. And just destroy the map even more. Some people are even saying there's going to be a new map for Season 11, but we highly doubt that. If they were going to do it, it would have been for Season 10. But guys, we do have the first rocket booster added, and it seems like he's still attaching. Oh my god, you can break this. I didn't know you could break it. They're still attaching things to this, and this is going to be huge, guys, and it's going to look exactly the same as the previous rocket did. Okay, so the rocket from the previous Season 4 event. So that's what that's going to look like. Now, you can't break this, because obviously this is part of the game, and if you do drop down there, by the way, you can't get out. Okay, so if you do decide to actually drop down there, don't, because you can't actually get out. So this is the first step towards this being completed. Now we're going to go up onto the top real quick, because I want to show you guys what it looks like. He is still harvesting materials. Yes, mechs will be vaulted, okay? A lot of people are like thinking, oh, they're still going to be around for Season 11. They're not, okay? The reason they're keeping them in the game is because it's part of the storyline to actually get all the parts from the mech and vault them. This is what this scanning system is. The visitor skin is scanning. And, oh, we have a subscriber during the video. Nerf, thank you, dude, for the follow, man. You're an absolute legend, bro. Absolute legend. So let's go up and take a look at up here, because then we can sort of see the scale and how big this is actually going to be. Oh damn, I haven't played Fortnite in a little bit. I've been playing a lot of Modern Warfare. So, it seems like this is going to be a very big rocket indeed, and it actually looks like it's going to be taller than the previous rocket, but it is going to look somewhat the same. So I'm pretty excited for that. Obviously it's going to be somewhere up around this height here, which is pretty cool. Now, I'm not too sure if it's going to like land on the meteorite or hit the meteorite, blow it up, or if pressure plant's going to change. Like, we don't really know. There's only 3 weeks left of this season. We're going to go quickly check on what is going on the meteorite, and then we're going to go and check and see what is actually going on with the cube, which is making its way up around the top half, and it's going to slot into Loot Lake. I think it's doing a round of the map like the cube originally did. Remember when the cube started over in Paradise over here and it started rolling around the map? It's sort of doing that again, making its way around. So we're going to go and check on the visitor's little vault, his little cocoon that he popped out of, and see if anything has changed. But I don't think it has, but we're going to go and have a check anyway. Then we're going to go and check on the cube, and then we're going to go check on the orb which is in the center of Loot Lake, because the orb has actually been changing a lot. If anything, the orb is what's been changing the most in this game. I thought they got rid of Terrible Building then. I was like, what the hell? So the orb has been one of those places that has been like changing tremendously. Oh my god, I forgot there's boosting now. Yeah, I'm not too sure what is going to happen like for the finale of this season. I know there is going to be a huge event though, an absolutely huge event. Right, how do we get inside this beast? Oh my god, is that always like this? Why does it sound like there's someone running around on a driftboard, even though I should be in this game on my own? How do we get inside? Around the back end? Here we go. Unless this one isn't going to take me to it. Maybe we need to drop a level? I'm not sure. How do we get to the cocoon? In here? Here he is. So this is where the visitor skin officially made its entrance into the game. And this was obviously what was implanted into the center of Dusty Divot when it changed. So this is what leads me to believe that maybe this capsule is what was actually inside the rocket when the rocket first launched. Maybe the rocket had the visitor skin in it, you know? So that's pretty crazy to think. Right, we're going to build up. We're going to get over to Loot Lake. We're going to go and check it out. There's a lot of weird sounds coming from this meteor though, and they do seem to be getting louder and louder and louder. So that is pretty interesting as well. Right, let's glide over to the meteor, over to the orb, sorry. It is weird that the cube is moving around. I mean, the next location that is going to be changing is going to be Lazy Lagoon. We're supposed to be getting Risky Reels returning, and we're also supposed to be getting another place over by Pressure Plant returning as well, like Tomato Town, I believe. So we've still got quite a few places. Now, if you have a look at the orb is changing ever so slightly. Not a lot, but it is expanding as if it is it's out of control, and it's going to implode on itself. So that is pretty cool. Obviously it's no longer powering Neo Tilted because we've gone back in time, so it's no longer powering Neo Tilted. But just looking at it from here, you can see all of these wisps coming off, you know, all these red lines. And what does this mean? Like, we've been talking about it, me and like my mates when we're playing and stuff, been talking about this for a while now as we've watched this expand over the coming weeks. It's crazy, dude. Absolutely crazy. Season 11 is going to be one of those seasons where it's just going to be phenomenal. Like, I'm really think Season 11 is going to be a great season. It seems like everything is going back to how it used to be, which is what we've been asking for a long time. Greasy Grove, we've wanted to turn back. Fatal Fields, like, you know, it had the return of the Kevin the Cube and stuff. A lot of people wanted Kevin the Cube, so Fatal Fields was the standing point for that to start making its way back in. We got Moisty Palms, which is a remake of Moisty Murph. We're getting a lot of OG locations coming back, and I think this is going to be a star segment. So as you can see, guys, this is very loud, very loud indeed. It has got uncontrollable, and I'm not too sure what is going to happen with the center of this, but I believe we could be seeing Loot Lake making a return for Season 11. Like I said, a full-on map transformation. We have gone back in time, and it seems like the world, like it says, like, remember the title of this is The Worlds Collide. So it's like a previous world collides with the new world. So that's what I believe it is. Let's go and take a look at the cube, see if anything's trapping with the cube, because there has been leaks in game files and stuff, leaked by Fortori and stuff, saying that the cube is actually going to start cracking itself, and it's actually going to be uncontrollable. So let's go over there and check that out and see if the cracks have started. I don't believe it will. I think what's going to happen is that the cube's actually going to find a point of interest to stop at, and then it's going to start cracking. I don't think it's just going to be like uncontrollable right now on the spot. I think it's going to find a point of interest to actually stop at first, before it gains, like, it starts getting uncontrollable. Now, if you look at the bottom of it, it has actually started going really glowy, and I don't think it was ever like that before. So maybe it has already started. The storm around the bottoms, what the hell is that, dude? The storm around the bottom of it has turned pink, and it never used to be like that. I think it was like a grey before. So the cube itself is getting unsettled. This is like by far the most active season I've ever seen with events and consistent events. There's a lot going on. I cannot believe how much is going on. I'm glad this is back. Is this going to drop down where Motel? Now, this is another thing. This could always drop down in the place of the block to get rid of the block, so that, you know, the developers don't have to keep moderating, you know, people's blocks and stuff, and keep putting people's blocks in. It makes it a bit easier for them. They don't have to do that every time. But I'm not too sure. But the cube is supposed to be getting uncontrollable, and stuff is supposed to be happening with that. So I'm very, very excited for this to happen. So far we have multiple events. So let's just recap on the multiple events that are going down within the game right now. So we have Kevin the Cube, the floating island event. This is an event, this is an occurrence, this is what's happening right now. It is slowly but surely moving around the map, and this is one event which is in Fortnite. The next event is the Dusty Divot event, which is obviously the event to do with the rocket launch. So the rocket launch event, the rocket is being built, you know, the stages and stuff. That's an event that is going on. So there's two events happening in Fortnite right now. The next one is the Meteor. Now this is a bit of an undisclosed event. You could call it an event or you could not, because it's a bit tough, you know. It's just sat there, it's chilling, it's not really doing anything. Ouch, bitch. But it is there, okay, and it could turn into an event. So I'd say it's not actually an event as of yet. The next event is the rift zones within the game. There is multiple rift zones, as you can see, appearing around the game. It seems like the whole world is fracturing and stuff and opening up some sort of dimensional portal. So that is another event. So you could say there is 3 solid events happening right now. Normally, guys, by now, because it's a new week, last week we were supposed to have had another rift beacon appear somewhere, and as far as my knowledge we haven't had another rift beacon, which means we shouldn't be getting any new zones. But like I said in the game files, we are still due to have Lazy Lagoon turn, so it's very interesting why that has not turned yet. I'm not sure why it hasn't changed yet when it is in the game files. I mean, it's not like them to put stuff in the game files that is supposed to be for season 11. That's normally done on the day, you know, on the day of the season. So it's confusing what is going on, but this is getting more and more active, like I said, guys. Oh my god, look at all the bits coming off of it. Let's try and piss it off. I don't even know what it shot then. You gonna shoot me? Nah, I don't even know how to get me, dude. You can't get me, bro. You can't get me, bro. You can't get me. Yeah, I think you'll get me from here, though. He's gonna get me. Oh no, he can't get me. He'll get me from here. Oh dear. Yeah, I knew he would. Build up towards him while he's gonna shoot me. Come on in, dude. You want some, Kevin? I'm coming for you, dude. I'm coming for you, boy. Come on, Kevin. Woo! Shit, man. Kevin packs a punch, that is for sure. Kevin genuinely packs a punch. I'm going to give him one more round before we round off this video. But then shoot my building, dude. Oh, mate, I do miss Kevin the Cube being here. If you enjoyed the video, guys, make sure you smash that like button. I'll catch you on my next video. You guys are awesome. Oh, look at that little flower in the screen, look. Peace out, guys.
Rappers on the same parachute, pop a mini, then I solo squad your team. Dog, I'm mean to extremes. If you think that you'll outplay, his only way is just to rage quit. It's a DJ sensation.